Jeff's Monster by Joan Strauss. Art by Andy Catling. Jeff's mother kissed him good night and put out the light. Jeff pulled the covers over his head. He didn't like the dark. What if a monster was hiding somewhere? But tonight his room was quiet, as usual. He was almost asleep when he heard something. A soft squeak, like a little mouse. Jeff wanted to see the mouse. He pushed up the covers and turned on the lamp. He walked around the room and looked in all the corners. No mouse. He opened the closet door. No mouse. Squeak! The sound came from under the bed. Jeff knelt down to look. Huddled in a furry ball was an animal. It was bigger than a mouse. Was it a kitten? Squeak! Squeak! The poor thing sounded scared. Jeff reached under the bed and pulled the kitten out. But he wasn't a kitten. Or a puppy. His fur was rough. Maybe he was some wild animal baby that came in from the garden. The animal was shaking and crying. Jeff set him on the bed. "I won't hurt you." The creature sniffled. He said in a tiny little voice, "Don't put me on the bed. Put me under the bed, please." He could talk. "Why under the bed?" Jeff asked. "That's where I'm supposed to be. I'm a monster from over in Monsterville. I'm in kindergarten there. We're learning how to hide under beds and scare people." Jeff laughed. "But you aren't scary." "Boo!" the creature squeaked. "There! Aren't you scared?" "Not really," Jeff said. "When I'm bigger, I'll scare you. I just started my monster training." "You'll have to boo a lot louder to scare people," Jeff said. "I'll try." Boo! The monster squealed. It was louder than his earlier squeaks. "Better," said Jeff. "I guess your voice won't get bigger until you do. Try this." Jeff rolled deep down into his throat. Boom! The monster made a face like Jeff, and a little baby growl came out. Boo! Good! Jeff picked the monster up to put him under the bed when the monster said, "My fangs are growing, though. See?" The monster opened his mouth to show Jeff little pointed baby teeth. "That's my name, Fang," he said proudly. "Isn't that fierce?" "Very fierce," Jeff agreed. "Now, no more practicing blues till morning. It's time to go to sleep." He placed Fang under the bed and gave him a pat. "Good night." The rest of the night was quiet. In the morning, Jeff reached under the bed for Fang, but he was gone. Jeff wondered if he would see his friend again. That night, as soon as Jeff's mother kissed him good night and closed the door, he hopped out of bed to look for Fang. And there the little monster was, crawling out from under his bed. "Boo!" Fang squeaked happily when he saw Jeff. "Boo yourself," Jeff answered. For the next few months, Fang came over to practice boos with Jeff every night. The little monster was getting bigger. His fangs were longer. Best of all, his boos grew stronger. As Fang got older, he had to take more and more classes in monster school. He couldn't come every night anymore. Jeff missed him. It was lonesome, falling asleep without his furry friend under the bed. But he got used to his room being quiet again. until one night when a terrible noise woke him. Boom! Jeff lay trembling in his bed. What was that? It came again. Boom! Jeff pulled the covers over his head. It sounded like a big monster. Boom! There was something familiar about that voice. Jeff carefully pulled down the blanket and peeked out. It was Fang. I scared you, crowed the little monster. Jeff jumped out of bed. You did it, Fang! You finally did it! Let's have a book contest, Fang said. Jeff shouted as loudly as he could. Boo! Boo! Fang yelled so loudly the windows rattled. You won! Jeff grabbed Fang's front paws, and the two friends danced around the room together.